3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Tricountycast. Hello, and welcome to the Tricountycast. I am your host, Rainy Leo. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised Tampa, Florida, and moved out to the country about 7th grade, so I was 15 years old. Come out here to Bell, Florida, went to school, and I have a lot of stories. I'm not going to tell all my stories, like right now, my whole story right now, because I'm the host, so, you're going to hear all my stories throughout the entire Tricountycast, but, okay, you can hit us up at Tricountycast on Twitter, Tricountycast at gmail.com for your emails, soon to come website page, Tricountycast on Facebook, leave us a message there, got it all coming soon. Now, the Tricountycast is going to focus on music, artists. We're going to bring in artists. I'm going to do interviews. Myself, I love music. I have ever since I was a kid. I've actually made music. I have songs and stuff. You're going to hear all that kind of stuff. Like, even the beat that I just did the intro with, I made that, and I've actually done a song to that beat too, but it's just a little playing around, just stuff I can do, since it's all my stuff, I'm allowed to use it on the podcast. And what I'm going to do is, my first artist I'm going to bring in is, he's a friend of mine, B-Dub. He's from the Chiefland area, born and raised here. He's been here his whole life. He has about 15, 16 albums, and he's going to be my first interview that I bring in, to really get stuff going. And he's going to be in a lot, actually, just, he's my friend, and probably going to be more of like a co-host, kind of. Like, he'll be in here a lot. But, like I said, hit us up on Twitter. We're going to, we're not going to just do music. We're going to do everything, businesses around this area, the Tri-County area, Gilchrist, Levy, mostly. Some other people, just bring them in, get their story. I'm going to put out a message on Facebook here to all my friends and, the people that I know that do music already, and we're going to get them all in here. We're going to get their stories and let them tell it, their own selves, and, just, if you want to know about music and stuff, I'm going to be the person that you're going to want to listen to, because I'm going to bring in everyone, and you're going to find out that there's a lot of people around here that do music and are actually really good. So with that, let's go to quick break.
They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid. They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid. They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid. They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid. They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid.
Alright, this Tri-Countycast is brought to you by Chris's Pro Clean. Hit them up at 352-949-3718. That's 352-949-3718 for all your commercial cleaning. Does local residents already, like Tire Mart, Little Caesars, Joppa Church. Really good, take care of you, and best prices in town. Any cleaning, hit up Chris's Pro Clean.
They call me Crisco, every day I'm getting paid.
Alright, we're back on the Tricountycast. This is pre-cast. This is episode 1, the pre-episode. I'm going to keep going about my story. Tell you a little bit more about myself. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you all my stories. But more like, I have a little 8-year-old son. His name's Tristan. You'll probably hear about him a lot. It's pretty much my life. And then Bucks. Love the Tampa Bay Bucks. I actually have a Buccaneers podcast at the Bucks Lifecast. About to start that up also, as well as the Tricountycast. And I'd like to throw a little shout out to my DJ service I'm just about to launch. DJ Renegade Jr. Yeah. I will be launching that. Yeah, we're gonna get these artists in here. I'm waiting on B-Dub to get up in here. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna play you guys a couple of his songs that I have and let you hear a little snippets, from what I do have of him, stuff that I like, I've probably been on. Well, I couldn't give you an exact count right now of how many songs I've been on with him, but a lot. And some of them, I just were sitting there making songs and sent it to Dub and he's like, oh man, I gotta be on that. Boom. Next thing you know, it's on a CD. Just stuff like that. Can't wait. Just got word from my cousin that should be getting in some guys that are exciting this year. Get their stories, like real crazy stories gonna come out. I really just cannot wait. But yeah, back to me, I guess. Let's talk about me. I was, like I said, born and raised in Tampa, Florida. And moved here, hated it. Oh my goodness, moved here to the Tri-County area. Actually, Bell, Florida is where I moved. And hated it. Took a while, then got a little used to it, started getting some friends and stuff, and didn't really get into music. I mean, I loved music, listening to it. When I was a little kid in Tampa, I had like a little singing group, all that, and then once I started, pretty much moved out on my own, like about 18, that's when I actually made a couple songs, just a little mixtape or something, and boom, that was it. Just people started loving it, and next thing you know, I was doing songs with Dub, and just the best thing that I think I am is performing. When I get in front of people, it's just, I can make people get electric. Just posted the video on the Tricountycast Facebook page of me and Dub when we did do a show, and we won. Of course we won, we won. But not to brag, yeah. Well, let's move it along. Then when I got over here and stuff, got into a bunch of crap, just crazy life. Had to get out of it. Ended up having a son. So moved back to Tampa, just trying to find work, because working around here just wasn't cutting it. I was just barely paying all the bills and stuff, so I was like, I gotta go make something of myself. Move back to Tampa, get over there, start working, go through a bunch of different things, finally find a good job, and not only that, they're willing to let me work from home, so come back over here where my son is, and just living life, and I'm ready to start up a bunch of stuff here. And this is the beginning, the Tricountycast. I'm really going to use this, to get out there and get everybody's opinion on music, and, I want to get, like, my DJ's services going. I got all the karaoke stuff, everything. You guys can hit me up. 352-210-1460 to throw a quick plug in there, right? Yeah, I come do weddings, I do private parties. If you want to do a show yourself, yeah, I can make that happen. Karaoke, can do any of these clubs or bars around the Tri-County area, and gonna go get my office and set things up here real soon. Got the webpage, got everything going here for this Tricountycast. About to start this Bucks Life cast and really get stuff moving. But first I gotta get my artist in here, and that is B-Dub. Let's talk a little bit about B-Dub. He's been here his whole entire life. Lots of albums. Just got on a roll and just started making album after album after album. Started off making our own beats, all that kind of stuff, paying people to get on our stuff that we liked, and me just being on anything that he wanted me to be on, and helping him creatively just to make awesome stuff, and never really just tried that hard. To me, just like got out, could have done whatever, but just never really pushed that extra mile, and that's what I'm trying to get done with this, just so at least people can see the stories from all these people that did end up doing some really good stuff, and then kind of got at a standstill just because where we're from, there's not a lot of people around here. You don't know everybody, you don't have this in with that guy, with this guy, with that guy. You have to just grind and grind and grind and grind if you really want to get out of here, and not many, if any, did really get out of here. So hopefully we can get their stories told, and get all that kind of stuff out, and see, let you guys get this controversy out, and see who's the best. That's what I want. I want to see who's the best. I mean, I always think I'm the best at everything that I do, so I want to see who's better than me. I want to see who is awesome around here, and I want to hear all the stories, and some of them are not just stories about how you started making music and stuff. Some of them are going to be, oh my goodness, so this happened and that happened. You can't believe the story, just the road traveled to get to that point, just incredible things. Hopefully get them in, my studio over here, get them relaxed, and you just forget the microphone's there, start talking, and stories should start coming out.
I'm a Levy County soldier. See, I come from a city with 7 red lights, no hoes, it's a pity, and all dead sights with a bunch of hillbillies. So get your bread right, or your life can be shitty. There's nothing ever pretty, lot of crooked cops who hate you if they see the truths arise. Racist faces staying wasted, wanna put some blaze inside you. I'll recite you what I write you, so listen, it might surprise you. Keep inside the might of tigers with tactics of Leonidas. Keep on praying every day, a lot of haters in my way. Wanna try to get me finished, better know that I don't play. I'ma eat them like a steak, keep getting on my fish. You better never try to tell me, cause I never be a chance that I play. When it's coming from the bottom of the stick, you better cool it, I'm the only one that's winning in this verse. If you ever try to tell me that my lyrics to the end, they never tell me, cause I put your little fuckers in the place. You haters in my town are gladly talking shit that's every day. You know I hold the crown, so deal on down and watch what you say. Man, cause I'm supreme, so kiss the ring or you can get filleted. CHIEFLA and DFLORIDA. I'm a Levy County soldier. I was raised in this county. I'm a Levy County soldier. I live and raised in this county. I'm a Levy County soldier. And it's amazing without. I'm a Levy County soldier. I'm a Levy County soldier. I was raised in this county. I'm a Levy County soldier. I live and raised in this county. I'm a Levy County soldier. And it's amazing without. I'm a Levy County soldier.
Yeah, that's a little taste of that Levy County, style that they had. I haven't mentioned that other guy. He's Matt D. does tattoos and stuff. I'm not sure if I can say his stuff right now, but I'm gonna get in touch with him, and he's probably gonna be a sponsor of the Tricountycast as well, cause good guy. I mean, he's got a big time story too, and I'd love to get him in here. I mean, well, let's play a little bit more of him, and yeah, let's hear him. You guys want to hear him? Yeah, I bet you do. Let's put it on.
I'm riding all alone again, is this how it's supposed to be? I see she still ain't changing things, so now I'm supposed to leave. She trying to make me feel bad, but I can't turn back, cause I'm so tired of your ass. So now I'm riding all alone again, is this how it's supposed to be? I see she still ain't changing things, so now I'm supposed to leave. She trying to make me feel bad, but I can't turn back, cause I'm so tired of your ass. You know me, I treat a girl like a queen if I'm getting treated with the same respect. But as soon as you start that, it's time to lay your seat back. Light up some good shit. Put on cruise control with my windows down. Turn the radio up and head a direction away from where you are. Well, see, I hop into my Lincoln cause I wanna take a ride. I ain't got nothing but a bunch of time on my side. No destination in particular, don't wanna be inside. Got my cigarettes, my bunks rolled, now it's time to fly. Going on to 19, probably doing 65. Got my radio on blast, seat back, feeling fine. Finna hit a back. I know they sign with my windows down. I know they sign with my windows down. So now I'm screaming. See, I just woke up about to hop in the shower. Call B-Dub up, man, I'll be there in an hour. Put my fresh white tee on and lace up my laces. A crease in my jeans, hey boy, I'm pale facing. I'm riding with my windows down. Windows down. Just riding round until the lights go out. You can see me on the highway with my seat laid back. Just puffin' pine and thinking way back. Yeah. When I put it in drive, my mind goes to another going in a circle like a fan blade. Bringing more adrenaline and drugs that is man-made. Leave your body sticky like it's rolling off a band-aid. Have you 50 feet, ride under with a sand maze. You can have an army or you truly feel the cramp stage. Still beat them all, even if I had a jam gauge. Don't be getting mad cause I got a bigger fan base. I already know what to do with this fresh beat. I'ma take it, rip it apart and crunch it like a Nestle. I don't really think you bitches wanna come and test me. And if you do, I leave your ass right where the rest be. I would take you where I'm chilling out where the best be, but you probably call the cops and get them to arrest me. I'm running more circles around your ass than a jet ski. You can never catch me, I'm leaving at a jet ski. All I ever wanna talk about is all the bullshit that I've been through. So I learned to erase and touch base and whip from a pen to write with a pencil. Sit back, recline and blowing a dime and everything is fine when the instrumental is playing in the back of my mind. But this time I'ma give you something different, wishing I can make a fistful. I can take living in the middle, lower class life, living hard in this world, cause I know that God got a plan for me. Even though I done did a lot of wrong, I still wouldn't go back. This music is my soul, this music is my life. And if I did go back, where the fuck would I be? Would I see what I see at night? Ever since I was an adolescent, I've been dreaming of the day that I can pick up the mic and write some shit that might change your life, and write some shit that might change your sight. I talk about the things that I've been through and hope that somebody come along and take my word of advice. This earth is a kite, this curse is the flight that I take when I feel like it's worth the fight. I'ma give it everything that I got, everything that I feel deep down in my bone. When I'm looking at a blank piece of paper, I can talk about the haters and looking back on a broken home. But this time, I'ma tell you everything
Tricountycast. You're listening to Rainy Lou. Tricountycast.
We're back. Hit us up at Twitter at Tricountycast, on Facebook Tricountycast, Leo Jr., Instagram Tricountycast, and hit up my website DJ Renegade Jr. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Tricountycast and what's gonna be going down when B-Dub gets up in here. I'm gonna, mess around with them for sure. Play some stuff he probably doesn't want me to play, but I don't care. Hey, I've been thinking, talk about, when I first met Dub, couldn't stand the guy, you're just, I know everything, and I'm just like the total opposite, and like I know everything, and you're not gonna tell me how to do it, and it's my way or whatever, But then we like the same things, but we wouldn't admit it at first. We just whatever, dude. I don't like it, and then 2 weeks later, I was listening to it a little bit or something like that, just. Being so stubborn that people that we just would not admit that we liked something that the other one did or that we wanted to do something that way. So, just clashed a lot. All right, let's go back. Let's talk about new music. Let me play a little something that I have nobody has heard before.
This is exclusive. Exclusive.
I don't care what you think or what you heard about me. I'ma get this thing popping like the stove from the heat. When you see me pulling up, ride slow in the street. I'm just getting things started with let it beat. If you see me in Atlanta, probably rolling with Dub with CC, Crisco. Everybody, what's up? I got a swisher in my ear and a drink in my cup. We headed down 19, not giving a fuck. Everybody smiling and waving, constantly hating on the music we making, so ain't no time to be wasting. I gotta get your body shaking while your mind's debating and concentrating on the reason why the ground vibrating. Hey, tell me what you're talking about. You don't know me, I'm at the house every day. I stay low key, Dub put me on the track. I'm just trying to do me, your worst nightmare. I'm that times 3, I got nothing to lose. You better recognize, please, straight off from the top, spitting nothing but a lead. I know you see me and you're thinking that I'm going too deep, but this shit's too easy, I could do it in my sleep. When you see me in the Lincoln ride slow at a creek, better watch out, probably got them boys 4 deep. Know you like it how my words come together so neat. We just trying to make it better for us, all we gotta eat.
That was exclusive. All right. We're back on the Tricountycast. Live here with B-Dub.
What
how
up,
you doing,
man? What up, man? What up, man? Life's a blessing. How you doing, bro?
All right. Just hanging out. We're going to talk a little bit about where people can find your music and stuff. And go ahead and throw out all your information real quick.
Well, you can get all my albums on www.whoisbdub.com. I'm on CD Baby. And on my webpage, I have 7 free albums for download. You can download 7 of them. And, man, 15 albums up there, man. I got the best of the best on a lot of stuff. And been doing this since 2006 when I came out with my first album. And been going ever since, man.
All right. Where can we find you at? Benny Williams on Facebook. I know that. What else you got? What's your email address?
Email is bdub1love@yahoo.com. That's BDUB, 1 is in the number, LUV @yahoo.com.
All right, perfect. All right, we're going to get started here. What are we going to talk about? All right, first, what are some of your influences in music?
Man, that's a good question, man. I grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony and Tupac. Those was my real inspiration. And when I first heard Bone, I was like, man.
About how old were you around then?
Oh man, that had to have been probably middle school, man.
So that's when you really like started.
Yeah, and I was like the only one in the school that could actually get the lyrics and do it, and everybody like, how you do that? How you do that? And I just caught on to it. So those were my big influences with Tupac and Bone Thugs and Harmony for sure. And also my mama, man. My mama she's my rock. And life experiences, man. You know what I mean? Life experiences. But, you know, when I first heard them, that's whenever I started, you know, having the fever of wanting to do music at a young age. And I used to write poetry. I used to write lyrics in school. And I never really took it serious until 2006.
All right. Well, what's some kind of music that you listen to and stuff? Some other stuff.
Nah, man, I listen to everything. Everything. I don't just listen to hip hop. I listen to country. I listen to classic rock. I listen to alternative. I listen to epic gladiator music, opera. I mean, anything, because music's universal, man. And every genre of music there's something to be heard. You know, everybody's got their story. Even to the simplest melody that could bring back a memory, or even the simplest instrument that just grabs a hold of you. But the lyrics, man, it's all about the lyrics as well. So I listen to all kind of music. I'm not a hater on anything. My ears are open to everything.
All right, that was deep. I mean, right?
Yeah, hey man, you know I'm a deep person, man. My soul's deep, bro. I'm an old soul, man.
All right, so in 2006, that's when your first album, you started working on music, right?
Yep, first album was Call It What You Want to Call It. It was a mixed CD, man, and I had got these beats from a guy downtown named Johnny. Never forget it. He said he had some beats he could burn me from, you know, the commercial industry type beats, and I was like, all right, so I got them. I picked the best ones that I wanted, and I just went from there and just started going.
Where did you? Didn't you record something else though first? I remember the
freestyle, I don't even remember the name of it, but you remember that? We were so hyped up whenever we played that. We were like so hyped, playing it on the Xbox. And if you listen to it now, it's straight garbage to me. You know
I wish I had it right now.
I'm glad you don't.
Make a lot of people laugh.
I'm glad you don't. But yeah, that was it. But the Call It What You Want to Call It was the first original album that I came out with, the mix album.
Okay. So let's talk about say just pick one song off there that you
That's a good one. Every Time They See Me.
That was your favorite?
Well, that and Step Up or Get Back and King of the Land.
King of the Land.
King of the Land,
pretty
man.
much started
King of the
all.
Land. Everybody said that was their favorite song on the album was King of the Land, and I think that's because I came versatile and aggressive and just with a fast flow as well.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about how the king. Let's talk about the King of the Land thing. What's this king? Why did you say you were the King of the Land? What made you think that right when you came out?
Honestly,
first CD.
Honestly, it was an ego trip, and not just an ego trip as well. But a lot of people were claiming that that they held the key to the city, and they were the king and this and that. And I was like, well, I heard the beat, and I was like, no, I'm fixing to take over, and Chieftain's not that really big, of course, but there's a lot of great artists, and I'm not hating on anybody, great artists out there, but I figured, I have, that spark, so I just decided to just be cocky on it and call it King of the Land, and that's what I did.
That's what you did.
But, I believe everybody's a king in their own rank, so.
True. Okay. Let's talk about, songs, how you write them and stuff. What's your process when you write a song?
I do what the beat tells me. When I hear the beat, and I do what it tells me. Sometimes it can take me, 30 minutes to write a 3-verse song. Sometimes it could take me 2 days to write a song, depending on how long, I want to put into it. But it's like a puzzle. I put stuff, I take my words. If I want to do 2-word rhyming, I'll find out what rhymes with this, and I'll write them all over here and puzzle it. You know what I mean? If it's very complex, and it takes me a long time to do it. So it all depends on what the beat is and what the beat tells me to do and the topic of the song and what I want to do to it.
Okay. What are you trying to do, with your music? What are you just trying to get out there? What's your message?
Oh, man, that's a good question. My message is those who go through hard times, you're not alone. I like to do deep stuff, sad stuff,
Relate.
positive stuff, because everybody in the world has all those traits. They're either depressed, they're either happy, they're either sad, they're mad, all that. You
So
know
you're
what I
trying
mean?
to relate to people.
So
you know?
my music, I want them to relate that you're not alone, and everybody feels the same way. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can give a little positivity to somebody through my music. If I can help save a life, man, that's a blessing.
That's awesome. Well, like, I'm your friend. I'm here. I'm trying to get your story out. That's what I want to do with this, what we're doing right now, and that's what
I appreciate it, man.
it needs to happen. I mean, people need to know these stories and stuff when we come out. And, I mean, we
sure.
did some awesome stuff, and people
Oh,
need to
man.
know about all our road, traveled to get here.
We had some hard times, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we did. We had we had some good times, and we had some rock bottom times, and we always stayed
That's
together,
true.
and that's what I'm trying to do.
And we're all still together here right now, and we're going to get everybody in here. We got bunches of friends and
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of artists, and I wanted to get the best in here, and start it off. You're going to be more like a co-host, coming in all the time. You already know that.
Oh, man,
but,
for sure.
If people are listening right now, they don't know everything about us. And so let's talk a little bit about, like, you growing up in Chiefland. Like, what was it like growing up around here? Because
Well, I tell you
I grew
what,
up in Tampa.
Tampa, yeah, that's a big
Different.
city. Yeah, a lot bigger. Chiefland, when I grew up, I remember one red light.
One red light.
One
Wow.
red light in this place. It was a Piggly Wiggly. And of course, people before me can name stores I didn't even know existed. But I grew up, man. I was country. I ain't gonna lie. I wore boots, jeans, Wranglers, and all that, man, when I was young. But it was good growing up. I got a good mom, a good dad, and of course, my sister, but it wasn't always easy neither. And I moved schools in middle school in Trenton, and that was a real struggle there, because I was a new kid and I didn't fit in at all, so I stayed to myself.
So you moved from Chiefland to Trenton?
Schools. I still
Schools.
lived in Chiefland.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? And of course, I had my problems, man. And people, you see a new kid, you're gonna pick on you and stuff. But I never backed down from anything. But I also became great friends with those who didn't like me at first. But but growing up in Chiefland, man, you drink the water, you're stuck.
Yeah. I had a little bit of that, but really, I was living in Tampa till I was kind of older, so I didn't get to experience. I experienced it when I got here, and it was crazy to me.
yeah,
It was
'cause
like
you-
a whole nother world.
You went to Bell.
Yeah, and from Tampa to Bell is
It's
just
a whole different scenario.
Oh my! Like I said that earlier that I just when
And
I first got here I hated it, but no, I do love it here.
And
I
you know
love the
what?
country.
And you know what? It's all how the parents raise the kids. Because a lot of things in this area, there's a lot of racism.
The same thing with you, like those people that hated me back in school. Now a lot of them really do love me and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yes.
like,
You see,
it's
because they
crazy.
judge a book by the cover until they don't know the story. And
Exactly.
once they find out about that person, man, it's a whole different level. And like I said, you got a lot of racists around here, and it's hard to grow
That
up
was
with
a big
racism.
thing with me,
Right, and I don't
When I went into school, all they did was call me a Mexican and stuff.
Call
and
you names.
I mean, I'm not Mexican.
because
I'm
of
6'2".
your physicality, your physical
That's it.
appearance, and they don't know the real soul. I mean,
And it's like you were saying, it's how they were raised
How they
and
were
stuff.
raised.
Like pretty much all those people, they probably had a father or mother that did
right,
the same things.
exactly.
But okay, so how does it feel to be the first artist on the Tricountycast?
Man, it feels good, man.
It's
It
obviously
feels
a
good.
joke.
And you know what's better is that I'm with you doing it. So that's another thing.
I mean,
you
we're
know?
gonna have some fun in here. I mean,
Oh,
we got.
God.
We're not just gonna do this kind of stuff. We're gonna do some stunts. We're gonna, do some karaoke
Crazy
playing
stuff.
around. Yeah, just phone calls.
crazy.
I
Be
really want to
ourselves.
get you up there to and do like hidden mics with you, and how you go up to all the restaurants and you'll order food with like different voices and stuff.
Oh God, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. All the different voices.
Yeah,
I can...
hit a little voice real quick.
Oh,
what you would do?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sit here in this little interview here, and I really don't know what to say right now. But it's kind of mind-boggling, really.
Nice.
Oh,
All
man.
right, well that's funny. Yeah, we're gonna get him doing some crazy stuff, and I mean he's a real funny guy. Comes through in his music. He's real creative. Always has been ever since I've known him and stuff. And
Thank you, man. That's the thing. I love making people laugh, bro. I love making people laugh and making them smile. And all I do is I take all my negativity, and that's what I put towards my music. Instead of going out and doing things and doing stupid stuff and making dumb decisions, I put all my anger, my frustration, my negative stuff into my music.
All right. Well, let's talk about another album. Let's go to.
It Is What It Is.
It Is What It Is. That's the next one. And how long did it take you to make that
6
one?
months.
6 months.
6
Already,
months
boom.
after I came out with Call It What You Want to Call It. I sold. Man, I don't know. I remember we hit one weekend. We sold a ton, and I was like, I quit going out. That's my problem, is going to promote it and all that. So I was like, man, I'm ready to work on another album. 6 months later, bam, I dropped It Is What It Is.
Yeah. Okay. So like, in the state of mind that you were in, it was the same kind of thing. You were just struggling, or
yes,
you were.
Yes. It was more of a deep album, and I kind of opened up a little bit more than I did on the Call It What You Want to Call It. And I had original beats from a producer, Ramon, actually was his name, in Gainesville. That's where I recorded at, was in Gainesville, versus where I recorded my first album in the double wide trailer with Bruce Miller.
Oh, double wide. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I recorded one song
Remember?
with you there.
Yeah, you
I
remember
remember that.
And
then we went on to, what was it? Billy Bones.
Billy-
or something,
that was the
to
third.
do the rest of it.
That was
Okay. This was the third one.
third album, Straight Fire, the one that we produced.
We'll
that
come to that one, but
It Is What It
that's
Is.
one of my favorite stories
Mine-
about that one.
Mine too, bro. It Is What It Is was 18 tracks, and it was man, it was a journey, really. And I wrote it when I was living on Joppa Church Road, everything. And man, we shot a little video to one of the songs. It was. Yeah,
Oh, is that the funny one too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bubba's, actually, and I'm glad we
great.
actually never
Yes.
actually released that to anybody.
Do you still have a copy of that?
No, but I know who does, but we're not going to say any
Oh.
names on here.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's pick one song from that then, and see what you, or maybe a couple favorites of yours.
Of It Is What It Is, What If, my all-time favorite, because if
What If.
everything was reversed, if everything was reversed, in that song, I just, man, the beat just, it grabbed me, and that's one of my favorite songs off of that album. That one, and I Miss Y'all.
I Miss Y'all. Oh yeah, great.
No, actually, that was on.
I believe I played a little bit of I Miss Y'all.
That was on it. Straight Fire was I
Straight
Miss
Fire,
Y'all.
yeah.
Yes. But What If, off It Is What It Is, was my all-time favorite on that album. And Go and Get My Gun.
Go and Get My Gun.
About all the spiritual negative energies coming at me, and demons and this and that, and I was just ready to blast them all.
So what makes you like try to rap towards demons and stuff like that? Like, you're a real spiritual kind of guy. Huh?
I'm not religious whatsoever. I'm not knocking it. I'm more a spiritual person. You know what I mean? I believe, and that's a whole different topic. And a lot of people who follow me, I don't want to upset them, but religion to me is a whole different category, a whole different thing. I'm more of a spiritual being. And yes, there's demons and everybody, and I have my own demons, and trying to stop me from achieving what I wanted to do. And I did that song, and the beat matched it perfectly, and I just went all out.
All right, so let's go to the third one then. That
Straight
was
Fire.
Straight Fire, right?
Straight Fire.
Yeah.
And
this is when we moved, huh?
Yep, we moved, and we had that cat Young Dash out of Gainesville. Much props to him. He showed us the Fruity Loops, introduced us to Fruity Loops.
Oh my goodness, the nights.
The nights we stood up making beats, man. Me, you, and Big D. And God, that was my favorite. Honestly, that was my favorite album, simply because we were together. Like, all of us were together, and we would make beats and be like, oh my God, that's so fire. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't mix them down right or master them. But during that time in 2007, we're like, man, this is the best thing ever. And that's when I put T-Rock. We all love T-Rock. Much love to T-Rock as well. We put him on the album. We put Slick Get 'Em on the album. And, of course, Rennie Ren's on the album. And we, C-Mob, much love to C-Mob. And
oh man, we were just getting everybody that
getting
we love.
everybody. I spent a lot of money on that album. I made the money back, but I spent a lot of money on that album. And it's not the fact of the money, it's the fact that I loved doing it and making the beats and recording up at Billy Bones late nights. And
then you make like posters and stuff?
Yeah, I had posters, I had flyers, all that.
Let's talk about some of the other stuff that happened like after that. Then we like do some shows. And...
Yeah, we did a show in Gainesville.
I mean,
we won.
Yeah.
We won that
that's
night.
Right.
We won that night. Yeah, we had a performance of the night, actually. And we did 3 songs, I think, 15.
We
out of breath.
Never did it before.
Never did it before. Nervous, but when we get on stage, it's over with.
That's it. And then we went to Daytona Beach, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh
performed
man,
at the Ocean Deck. Wasn't that what
that
it
was
was
fun.
called? That was
Great
awesome.
time.
Lost our voices up there on the stage. Everybody's going crazy, and we didn't know anybody, and the waitresses were awesome, and
yeah, we ended up having like promoters and stuff.
yeah,
you know,
that was
during
great,
calls.
man.
All right,
Great
so
time.
let's talk about what was your favorite song on that one. Then let's
Straight fire. I would have to say my favorite song would be "My Life."
my life. This is my life.
The life.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. That one, and well, there's a few, man. They hurt so bad. I miss y'all.
Wow.
I can't.
And then none of the ones that you put other people on. You liked all the ones that. That's crazy
Yes.
because you paid all that money,
All that
and then
money.
really all the good songs
Yeah,
were.
it was not even on it. And "Bitch I'm Hot," that was one of the favorites because that beat was just it dropped.
Yeah,
everything.
you made all the beats on that one, right?
All but "I Miss Y'all" and "Hurt So
I
Bad."
Miss
"Hurt
Y'all
So
and
Bad"
Hurt
was
So
the piano beat off of Casper, actually,
Casper,
the movie
yeah.
Casper that he
That's
had
right.
mixed down. Ramon did from the second album that I didn't use, but that album, man, was "Fuck Y'all Haters" was a great one, and My Life is my favorite off of that album. Or what was that song called? I got another one.
Oh, I got another
Yep,
one.
that's another one.
Just a lot of fun, when you made all those beats yourself. So you're pretty much
That was my favorite album
Just
I have
doing
ever
what
worked
you
on
want.
because I practically produced it and didn't know what I was doing.
All right. So
but
what happened after that? Like
after that, I met up with
what's the date though right now? Like 'cause
07. That was 08.
08?
07 was Straight Fire.
So you did those within a year. You had 3 albums.
3 albums within a year. Yes, just about 3 albums. Yeah. I wasn't working, I was, doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing, man, making money how I shouldn't be making, but I had time to do it, and and it was some of the best times and some of the hardest times. And after that was what was it? B-Dub and Matt D. And when me and Matt D hooked up, 2 sides to a story.
Oh yeah, Matt D. Yeah, I played a couple of his things earlier.
Much love, Matt D. Much love to Matt D, man. Very talented individual.
We definitely want to get him in here and get his story too. He's got a big time story and
great tattoo artist too,
yeah,
man. If y'all looking for tattoos, look up Matt Bryant. I'm telling you, he's great.
Great guy too. Really good father and all that kind of stuff. From what I know.
Yes, for sure. Great person, man. But
Right.
it was 2 sides to a story. We did that.
So
album.
what? You guys do it together?
Yep,
you
we
get
did
them
it
printed,
together.
all that?
Yep. He'd send me songs with hooks on it and in his verse, and I'd lay mine down, and I'd go to his house and we record together, and man, it just it kicked off. And I've never met the guy. I heard about him, and I got a hold of him on my phone. And he said to this day, he's like, yeah, you call me up, be like, hey, man, my name's B-Dub, man. I rap fast and stuff. You want to? Of course, me. It's probably something I'd say, but
Yeah, I'd love to call him or something. We'll get him on the phone and stuff a couple times.
We linked up, dropped that one, and people loved it, and we complimented each other on that album. And
he's a great producer too.
Oh,
I've
yes.
been over there. I recorded a song with him, and he actually did some tattoos on me and a lot on you too. But
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know how to record, man.
I think so because man, I've never recorded with somebody and said like after I got done, I was like, man, I loved recording with him.
Yes.
Like he did everything
Yes.
that I wanted him to do. Like, and he
Yes.
just like knew what I wanted.
Yes.
He knew how I wanted it.
Yes, and he'd tell you to. He'd be like, hey, man, why don't you try doing this? Or, hey, say this at that part. And that's what I love, man. And he'll tell you, don't do it like that. Critiquing, and that's what you need is constructive criticism.
Yeah, because
And
you
he's
can't
that-
just get run over all the time and just let people, do it the wrong way. If
Right.
you're gonna,
Exactly.
you love constructive criticism, it helps you out. But so what'd you make? 1, 2? How many albums did you do with Matt?
Me and Matt actually did 3 albums. We did 2 Sides to a Story. Then we did The Best Unknown. And then a year after that, we did The Wrap Up. But I had albums I was doing in between those that we worked on.
You did them by yourself?
Yes. Yeah, I did. Of course, I had him featured, you featured, T-Rock, a lot of other people too, like the Something to Ride To. Solidified Thoughts, excuse me. That was, Rough and Rugged was after 2 Sides to a Story. Then you had Solidified Thoughts. Then you had Something to Ride To. And Lost and Found, Volume 1. Then you had the Prelude, The Prodigy, Lost and Found, Volume 2. And then you had Conflicted Emotions, which is my latest album.
So these are all your albums right here you
Yes.
just named out.
Yes.
All right, and that's how many altogether?
I have, I think it's 15 altogether.
15. Wow. So you just got on a roll and just really
Yep.
just let it out.
I've got 10 albums for sale for like on hard copies, and a lot of them are on my website. Like Unexpected, it never got Expect the Unexpected never got printed out. It's on my website www.whosbdub.com. Lost and Found Volume 2, The Best of B-Dub. There's stuff like that you can download for free.
For free? Wow. That's good. That's you guys check out his site. What is it called again?
www.whoisbdub.com.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break here.
What do you want? That Tricountycast.
All right, we're back on the Tricountycast. I'm in here with B-Dub
What's
live.
up?
What's up? All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about. Now we're at your last album. We got Conflicted Emotions.
Oh man, Conflicted Emotions. Yeah, that's it's the latest album I dropped, man. 2 years ago actually, and we'll get back to why it's been that long. But Conflicted Emotions is, man, the title says it all. It's very conflicted with a lot of emotions, and I've got like 2 positive tracks on that. One called A World in My Eyes and one called I Believe, which you can catch on YouTube. My YouTube is youtube.com/bdub1love. But yeah, Conflicted Emotions, man, it's depressing, sad, angry, and positive.
Just emotions.
Just
altogether.
emotions, man. And one of my favorite tracks on there is actually Drowned Emotions. And Never Be Alone.
Never Be Alone. Let's talk a little bit about like some of the people that have reached out to you and stuff from those songs. You know, I know you
Oh
got
my
a lot
God,
of people.
man! There's people I don't like, and that's what I love is when I get like messages from people.
That's why you do it, right?
Right, exactly, and that means I'm doing my job. When I get people who say, "Man, this song saved my life," or "This song really hit home for me," then that lets me know, you know, I'm not alone, and other people aren't alone. And man, I'm telling you, it's a blessing when you hear words like that from people.
Yeah, it's really great when your songs can actually connect, and you know, it might not be the exact same thing that somebody's going through,
Right.
but you know, like it's
They can
similar,
relate.
and they relate to it, and they're
Exactly.
like, "Oh man, I feel just like that at this time."
Exactly.
He wrote that for me here.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I've
like
done this so
like,
many times.
They'll say, "Man, you know, I'm going through the exact same thing," or it's like, I really needed to hear that today, you know, and you know, that's something that every artist loves to hear, you know.
Yeah, it's a good thing when you connect with your audience and stuff. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about now. Like, you know, we talked about the music that you liked back then, Tupac,
Right.
Bone Thugs.
Oh man, now let's see here. My favorite lyricist is K Reno by far. Mic drop, everything. That is my favorite lyricist. He's a real big inspiration. I've done 3 tracks with him. One called Ancient Aliens. The first one I did was called Way Too Long with T-Rock. And the latest one, it doesn't have... Through Portals labeled Immortals. That's what it's called. And it's not been released yet.
Yeah, we're going to play that a little bit. Like, just a clip of it. We're not going to give you the whole thing, you know, but... Just like the other song too, he has a bunch of stuff that he hasn't even put out yet or anything.
Yeah, I got some stuff I haven't released yet, man. Like I said, it's been a couple years, and like I apologize to my peoples, but hey, everybody goes through it, and I'm finally getting out of everything I've been going through, so I'm catching the fever again. But back to your question on who I like Portugal the Man. They're just now getting on the radio. They're more of like a punk rock, not really punk, psychedelic really. They're an awesome group. I love Silver Sun Pickups, Kings of Leon. I mean, there's Nirvana. Shoot, man, there's so many people I listen to, and some people I don't even know who they are. But yeah, man, I listen to everything. Like I said, everything, because I get ideas off of each different type of music there is. You know what I mean? And I used to never listen to anything but hip hop. That's all I listened to. And then my whole world opened up to different styles of music. Whether it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter what it is. It affects me in some sort of way. So I mean, like, I love everybody, dude. Like everybody. It doesn't, you know, unless it's really sad, depressing, kill, murder, you know, all that kind of stuff too, man.
What about the radio? I mean, you don't.
I don't really want to comment on that. Radio now, I call it lame stream because it's all lame. It's like, what is the music doing? What kind of message are they giving to the people? You know, what kind of message are they giving to kids? What kind of message is it? You got these people, I don't even know their names.
Yeah, I've completely stopped listening to the radio.
And they all sound the same. They all
because...
sound the same. You know, and I can't hate because they're making money. People say, well, why don't you ever want to make it big? Well, my thing is this. I don't want to change my image. First of all, I'm not going to sell myself and change myself. That's not where it's at. I'd rather stay independent, and if I have to be broke doing it, I don't care, because when I'm dead and gone, my music's going to live on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not going to... You want.
That's exactly what I want. Dude, it doesn't...
You're not in it for the money.
I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the message.
The love
of music. It's universal, man. It's like a universal language.
Well, let's talk. I mean, do we have anything? Like, do we have something new? You know, do we have music coming?
Yes, we do have music coming, man. I'm actually working on an album, and I think I'm going to name it either Split Personalities or Multiple Personalities or Infinite Personalities. I'm not sure yet.
Cut through. But we can put that up on Facebook and, you know, try to maybe let your fans pick or something.
Exactly,
if you want to do something
and that's
like
what
that.
I want to do, man. I got a great idea for the album cover. I want me in either a white tux in the front, and on my left shoulder is a smaller me looking at me in a red tux, and another one in the black tux. I don't know on the other shoulder. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's gonna be like infinite personalities because I'm versatile.
We can even do like a little, you know, kind of like a little contest or something. Whichever one gets more picks,
exactly.
Or
and
you know what people like, idea. And we can go maybe even take it a little further and have like, say if we get this many likes or that many likes, and maybe that we'll do a B-Dub concert. I mean, I have all the stuff now. I got the DJ service, all that. I wanted to talk to that.
I always wanted to do a B-Dub concert, and I need to, and I'm going to. I am going to give y'all a B-Dub concert. So yes, there is new music coming out, man.
Okay. Well, let's hear a little bit of it then.
All right. Well, there's a little.
Give you a little clip here.
Yeah, I got a little clip I brought.
How many seconds you got for me?
I don't want them to hear the whole thing, but this is gonna be the intro to my new album that I'm working on, which I don't know the title for it yet. So here's a little snippet for you right here.
Ground to show mofos how I really sold the town. The faux show go ride to this holy sound. I see too many people think they know me now. And see they can do better show me how. They try to part like it's all they gotta know me out. They really try to go to bout, can't throw me out. I'm the no critical, get a master results. Better you know that I come with the flow. Sicker, flow singer the most, get it to go. It's a pro, get feelings provoke, kill it, no thriller. On the mic they know, we're no good as a dope. This shows never seen it before. With a straight kicking the dough, taking the blow, get goes, just a piece of a flow, kill a pro.
Alright, so we got new music. I mean, we got a little. I was just getting good. I didn't want it to turn off, you know.
You like that?
Yeah, I love it. I was there when you wrote that. I remember that. I've been waiting for it to come out.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. You know, we did the whole journey, everything. You know, like throughout this whole thing. You know, like what's some stuff and what's some good things you got to do and who's all you worked with, stuff like that, you know. Like,
man, I tell you what helped me out is whenever we did the third album, Straight Fire. When I did that, a lot of people, that's when it started taking off. And people from all over, man, I've done songs with these two twins from Nigeria. I never would have thought that would happen. We had people from Russia, you know what I mean, hit us up to collab. Even put you on some stuff from Russia.
Oh yeah, they love some
Mr.
B-Dub.
Evil, man, and TX. They loved us. My stuff, man, it's I wouldn't say all over the world, but it's spread out through the world, man. And it's a blessing. You know, I've collabed with people from Texas, California to Georgia to man, just everywhere, dude. Everywhere.
Real quick, you wanted to shout out a couple CDs you missed and stuff.
Florida Boys, Spawn, the Almighty Spawn.
Spawn,
Much
yeah.
love to
Oh,
Spawn,
one of my favorite
man.
jams on
Yes,
there.
he's a multi-talented artist, talented artist, if you ask me. Breeze, I want to give a shout out to Breeze, man. Keep your head up, brother. And there's just a lot of love from a lot of people, man, and that's what keeps me going, you know. And my fans, I don't like to say fans, but because they're like family, you know. They're bearing with me through this.
The B-Dub family.
Yeah, the B-Dub family. They're bearing with me.
We'll make up a name for that.
Like I said, it's been 2 months, 2
Dubs
years.
Warriors.
2 years since I released an album.
2 years.
And that's unlike me,
Yeah.
Rennie. You know, me, man, when I get in it, I get in it. And there's no stopping. I wouldn't go out. I just sit in my room and write. And now, the past couple years with my job, because I work concrete, you know, I'm trying to get out of that. And the guy I work for, he just keeps us busy. And it's hard for me to get back to the music. And I was, you know, relationship problems, you know, in the past. Just a bunch of stuff. And it is an excuse because there's people out there that's got more problems and are doing music. So it's an excuse to myself. But guess what? I'm coming back. I ain't never left, but I'm coming back. I just needed a break from myself.
You heard it here on the Tri-County-Cast. B-Dub is about to be back.
I'm back.
And already said he's going to do a concert. And,
B-Dub concert,
all that
yes.
kind of good
and I
stuff.
think we will hold that at the Tommy Usher Center is where I want to do
Tommy
it at,
Usher
man.
Center.
Yes.
Okay.
And
you guys heard it. I mean, now he's got to do it.
I'm going to. It's going to be done, man. It
And
might
like
be
I said,
on
the
my
concert-
birthday.
The concert, I can do everything. We got all the mics, everything. So, I mean, there's no more excuses. And he's about to come back. And
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie, man. There has been some excuses, but
June 2nd, we're going to try to do that Tri-County Jam. If you guys can come out to that Tri-County Music Jam, Corey does it.
okay, Corey. Much love to Corey, man. He always sets up some good stuff and some good shows, man. Yeah,
we're going to get in there and rock that.
yeah, we can rock that joint, man. I'm down with that. Let me check my Palm Pilot. I ain't got really much, you know, going on, so
Hell yeah.
yeah, it'll work, man. But yeah, so right now I'm focused on getting back in the music and just tearing it up, man, and having fun again. Besides, because sometimes I take it as a job. And when you take music as a job, it is a job, really. But when you're having fun with it, it's less stressful. I critique myself. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to my music because it has to be. I'm a perfectionist. I want to be a perfectionist, and I want everything to be perfect. So it takes a long time for me to do stuff. But I need to go back and have fun with it, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah. We were having a lot of fun those days, like about, you know, the stuff where you talked about Straight Fire, one of your funnest albums to make and stuff, just because we were all together and had a lot of fun with music and also just relating to a lot of people, even when it was hard, like the hard songs you were writing and stuff, and it's still good came out of that. That's what we're going to try to do here on the Tri-County-Cast is get out the good stories, and this is just going to be the part one of me and you because we can go all night.
Oh, I'm gonna be here dude. I'm coming a lot, man.
I said earlier you're gonna be kind of more like my co-host, and we're gonna be in here all the time. And hopefully, this is the beginning of big things, man. I mean,
it's the start of something right now.
We got the tools. I mean, I'm ready to start writing again. We're gonna get back out there. We're gonna give you some new stuff, and like Dub was telling me when we were off the air, you know, like I'm gonna play some stuff of me and Dub that people haven't heard and stuff. Like I did earlier, you know, that song, that is a song with me and Dub on it. I just didn't put his part on there because I didn't have permission or anything.
That's normally what Rennie does.
Yeah, you know, I do it. I make my songs and then Dub tries to
he's
jump
the best
on.
ever, and we always do that to each other. Like we'll tell each other, "No, man, mine's way better." He'll be like, "No, mine's way better," because we always in competition.
I was gonna tell you, that. I was gonna ask you how the Best Life Ever was doing when you first got in here, but
yeah. We always say to each other, man, it must be nice to have the best life ever. We'll text each other that, and man, I'm gonna tell you, one of my favorite artists to work with is you, bro, because you compliment me in ways and challenge me in ways, and you're a phenomenal artist, dude. You know what I mean? And you can sing, you can harmonize, you can write, you can rap, you can do country, you can do all that. You know, I mean, and me, like, and we help each other. That's what I love about working with you.
Yeah, right.
Rennie's probably my favorite artist to work with on music by far. Yes.
Yeah, we do some good things when we get together. We come up with stuff. It's just like we're just really creative together.
Hey, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, we'll be calling each other for days and days, like, what rhymes with this?
What
rhymes
we do.
with that? And,
yeah. Even I need help. I'll call Rennie. I'll say, man, what rhymes with this? He'll be like, are you seriously trying to rhyme with the word like that? And he'll help me. And sometimes he'll go blank, and I'll be like, he's like, how did you do that? And sometimes he'll call me with a word, and I'll be like, man, I don't know. And he'll call me up. He'll have it, and I'll be like, how'd you do that? So we have fun, man. It's all about having fun, man.
No doubt, no doubt. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this last little part up. Like I said, I'm gonna play a little bit of music and this whole journey. I mean, we're not done with this story.
It's just the beginning.
Exactly. We got much to go. You know, we're gonna give you guys what you want, the real story. This is part 1 though, and I'm gonna play a little bit of a couple songs you ain't heard before, like just stuff me and Dub have done.
For sure.
And we're going to be coming out with CDs too, just together and stuff. We've never really done a whole full album together, and that's what we really want to get done.
Yes.
And just like
and that's gonna happen.
Really kill it. And like you said, push each other to be the best, you know?
Yep, exactly. And I want to say one more thing. I'm going to tell y'all this. I have not went anywhere. I might have been asleep for a while. I might have went off in the alley a little bit and just ghosted it for a while, or backed off, but I will never quit the music. I will never quit the music. I will keep doing music until I am a soul in another realm, and even then I'll still be doing music. So for sure I'll keep y'all informed on everything that's gonna happen, but right now it's time to break out of my shell again, and I'm fixing to just do what y'all love, what y'all love me to do, and give y'all what y'all want. And Rennie, I appreciate you having me up in here, man. This was very nice, dude.
No doubt, awesome, man. Best artist, I think, in my mind. So I wanted to get you in here first and make sure you were the,
I appreciate
first person to get in here, which we're really good friends. So you already know that and stuff. And I think you got it, man. You got what it takes, and you can do it. And
thank you, bro.
Like I said, this is the start of big things. I mean, we're gonna get this going. We're really gonna do this.
But when you got the best life ever, Rennie, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's always gonna go.
This guy. Yeah. Well, and that's another thing, like, just funny stuff. Like, you guys have no idea about how many stories that we have. Like he was saying, I mean, he left it vague when he was saying, just hard times or this or that. Just, we're gonna get it out there, and it's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. We got the music coming. We got everything coming. You guys check us out on Tricountycast, Twitter, all that. Check out B-Dub's page one more time. It's B-Dub, One Love.
At yahoo.com. That's my email. And my music page is www.whoisbdub.com. And if you want to get at me personally, about the music or whatever, hit me up, 352-949-5675.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you guys hit him up. I mean, he's always there for everybody and stuff. Just a really good guy.
I'm like the psychologist type for everybody, and when I have problems, it's like, I go to my homeboys about it and all. But hey, and another thing, y'all haven't heard the comedian side to us, the comic side. Like, so we'll keep y'all laughing too, man. Like, I love making people laugh, just my music I take to a whole different level. I'm not really funny in my music because that's where I release everything at. So bear with me on that. And everybody's like, man, you should put your comic side into your music and all your different accents and all this and that. You know what? I got plenty of time and that might happen, you know what I mean? So yeah, Rennie, appreciate you, brother. Love you, man.
Oh yeah, I could tell you I've been around him a lot, and there ain't one day that I go without, like, my stomach will be hurting usually every day when I come home because I just laugh so much.
Oh.
I mean, but, yeah, I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, man.
Really, man. I want to do this with you, and I want to get everybody else stuff out, but, I really want to do this with you and really get everything going for you. And, everybody loves us, I think. Everybody loves Dub.
Everybody loves us, man.
They go out. When we go out,
we show respect. We're cool.
We never
the coolest
even talk,
cats you can meet,
when
man.
we're on stage and stuff, it's just a thing, Like,
energy,
people love
great
us.
energy.
people love us, and I think that you're gonna find that out. Just listen to this a little bit, you know, just you get to hear like a different side of us instead of, you know, you see us out there and we say to ourselves, whatever, work, do our thing, but you're gonna see a different side, like a funnier side, and you know, like what goes on. But yeah, let me play a couple songs.
Wanna laugh till your stomach hurts? Wanna hear something you never heard before? Are you tired of being at home being bored? Well, tune in to the Tricountycast.
Not the same thing, we're not on the same team. I know it. No, I don't play that lame stream. I know I don't play that mainstream. I know I don't play that. They rapping about the same thing, we're not on the same team. I know I don't play that lame stream. I know I don't play that mainstream. I know I don't play that lame stream. They rapping about the same thing, we're not on the same team. I know I don't play that lame stream. I know I don't play that mainstream. I know I don't play that lame stream. Let me go ahead and get this thing steady rocking. What I'm dropping, I'm not stopping, and to quit is not an option. When I hear the radio, I go to sleep just like a possum. Even though they know they suck, they really think that they are awesome. Man, it's really all the same thing, rapping about the same thing, looking like they stay clean, but really got that gangrene. I ain't here to hate, but listen, I don't play that lame stream. Hell yeah, oh wait, you call it mainstream. When I drop a track, I guarantee you feel my presence. And y'all call yourselves a rapper, but y'all couldn't rap a present. And y'all call yourselves a king, but really lower than a peasant. Hang it up and let me through so that the world can feel my essence. See, half you dudes is garbage, other half you dudes are overplayed. $20 record deal to you from me is overpaid. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, no, we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line. No, we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, no, we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, no, we don't play.
Thinking about it, make a sacrifice, just take a loss. Do your life is on the line. Think about what it'll cost you. How could I ever lose with the beast head monster? You set him up, I knock him down, shoot him up. Contra, this talent that I have, all it does is steady creeping. I'm telling you I'm bad, I can do it while I'm sleeping. I might switch it up, and if you're scared then you should roll out. Bring the heat, call me Tampa, Florida, that's my hometown. Please, you couldn't even see me in your dreams. I make it look it, but it's not really easy as it seems. You thought I was gone, but I fought right back. Man, who else should know or leave you with a thought like that?
No, we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, cause we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, cause we don't play. Ain't even gotta tell y'all I'm a veteran. I still kill shit, me still you ain't better than it. Try to beat me, homeboy, what I recommend is nothing. It's impossible, I turn you into sediments. Now gon' take notes, me and Renner are colossal. Still be in the game when your grandkids are fossils. You don't wanna war against me and my apostles. We hostile, and plus you smell of fear through her nostrils. Try to step up, you get put in the graveyard. This is not a game, homeboy, try to stay smart. Better go and chill with your boys, maybe play cards. What you think of playing, boy, you messing with some brave hearts. If I would catch a case to a beat, it'd be a rape charge. Murder everything, I will make your whole day dart. If you don't believe me, come and see me, I don't stay far. You better come equipped, I got more power than a quasar. I don't really care what you can and you can't do. 20 years from now, shit still sound brand new. Try to come against us like a girl, you'll get ran through. When we come and see you, it's defeat, we will hand you. You are the best in the game and we can't lose. Put it in the brain and they still don't have a damn clue. Listen up, you damn fools, try to understand too. Run a double poppy top. No, we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, cause we don't play. Hey, kill what you say. You must be out of your mind, we gon' kill what you say. Hey, cause we don't play. You better not step out of line, cause we don't play.
I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. The whole crowd yelling, the whole crowd yelling. Well, Fearless renegade, baby, you know me, I got that circus flow. I'm fire and I'm hotter than a dragon or a serpent's throat. Electrifying all these other rappers, yeah, I murk it. So I'm always trying to push it to the limit with a purpose, though. I get it, if the top was Laura Winslow, I'd be Urkel, bro, and I ain't having it. Remove a hater from me surgical. They say I'm at the top, another level, I'ma twerk it more. Good looking, nah, I'm trying to be the best, that's what I'm searching for. A ticking time bomb and I'm about to go berserk and blow. I take it to the grave, in my casket when my curtain close. You probably thinking you can do it too, it's so easy. The moral of the story, boy, you're never gonna beat me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. The whole crowd yelling, the whole crowd yelling.
Ain't nobody like me. I'm killing it with Renegade. We renegades get plenty pay. Keep hating cause we winning. Hey, y'all huffing and y'all puffing, but we know y'all suckers been afraid. And ain't nobody stunting what you doing or what you finna say. I do my thing. Try to stop me and I'll end your day. I'm in this day and night from the 1st of June until the end of May. I'm 151, I'm crown, I'm bourbon. Y'all ain't none but men to make. Comparing you to me is like some fruit against a ninja blade. Better back me, I'm killing no games. I can hear him saying dope, kill 'em all, man. Let me go ahead and show these little suckers how it is. I'm big boy stacks and y'all small chains. See, I'm the shit and y'all all stains. I'm too legit to quit and spit raw flames. When you were the dub, I was killing you haters and imitators. Out of that, we killing all lanes.
I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. I do my thing, ain't nobody like me. The whole crowd yelling, the whole crowd yelling.
Yo, what's up? This is B-Dub. If you want to hear my stories on the road of music, then check out episode 1 on Tricountycast.